Hello and welcome to our calibration video. This is how I want you to make your video. So I've made one so you can see how we need it done. The first thing you need to do is state your name, the date, and the code of the course, or in this case it's the farm chemical certificate. That will be absolutely fine. Now, when we are calibrating, there are three things we need to do up front and some data we need to collect. Now, I'm not wearing any PPE today because my container, my knapsack sprayer here, has only ever had water in it. If you're using chemical, of course, I would expect you to have the correct PPE on. However, when we're doing a calibration, we usually just do it with plain water because we don't want to waste the chemical. The first thing we're going to do is to see how many litres my knapsack sprayer puts out in 1 minute. Now, I have got some pressure in this before the video started, but may need to do some pumping while the minute is on. Now, if you've got a machine operated knapsack sprayer, that's absolutely fine. So with our phone or our stopwatch, we will measure this for 1 minute. Here we go. So we're just going to see how many litres that we get in 1 minute. I'm going to pop that down there so I can do some more pumping. That's 30 seconds. Ten, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, now we can measure how much, turn that off, how many litres per minute my knapsack sprayer puts out. So you want to make sure that it's on reasonably level ground. Don't do the whole, oh, I wonder what that is, because it's not going to work. So get it down on some reasonably level ground and have a look. I'll just have to wait for it to stop settling now, stop moving. And we've got a litre in there. So keep that in mind, we've got a litre. When we go back inside, we'll make a note of that and I'll go through the template with you. The next thing we need to do is work out how wide our effective spray swath is. So to do this, we need to get on some ground where we're going to be able to see the water that's coming out of here. We're going to hold our boom or our nozzle at the height that we would when we were spraying, and we can just walk along and make some wet on the ground. Now if we measure that, it'll actually come out to about 1 metre. So that's usually how wide that boom, that nozzle actually puts out its spray. Yours may or may not be different, but we would just get our tape measure and we would measure it. Now the final thing we need to do is figure out how fast we're going to be travelling. Now to do this, we're going to put our tape, we're going to measure out a particular length of distance, and we are going to time how long it actually takes to walk that distance. Now my tape measures 30 metres long. It doesn't matter how long your distance is. You can do 30, you can do 50, you can do 100. Normally, if we were in a machine, if we were on a tractor, we'd do 100 metres just so that we're getting up to speed, etc. But with walking, 30 or 50 is absolutely fine. So I'm just going to get my cameraman to hang on to that, and I'm going to go for a walk. Stay there, cameraman. Okay, so as you can see, I measured that. So that was a 30-metre distance. It took me 34 seconds once I finally got the phone open. Okay, so for the rest of this, we'll go inside and we will do some paperwork.